Welcome back to Stacked. My name is Bruce, and in this video I'll show you how to create a project document design check sheet. Under projects, once you've entered the project page of the project that you want to create a document for, specifically a design check sheet, open the input window for Add Design Check Sheet. There can be a different author than a designer and a checking engineer. And that's strategic so that somebody that's assisting with the project administration can help to create these professional practice management compliance documents and save time for key personnel like senior engineers. So let's say that I'm a structural engineer and this design check sheet is for the substructure. So under components, I'll write substructure. I'm going to call myself the designer for this example so that I can input content here. If I wasn't the designer, I would not be able to input content here. So let's say I did all the calcs. And for the purposes of this example, I'll also be the checking engineer. So this is perfectly appropriate in the engineering world. You just need a good night's sleep and a set of fresh eyes maybe a day or a few days after completing the calcs. So the checking engineer comments, I'll back it up a sec. The designer comments would have been completed at the completion of the calcs, and then we'll establish what date that was. So maybe that was Friday. We'll hit Save Changes. And I just want to show you that that design check sheet is now in draft form under Documents. We'll re-enter that now as the checking engineer, and in my checking engineer comments I will write, "You stayed up too late and missed something important." I will create an action item that says, "Check the FEA model for punching shear," and save that document and send this for review. So every time, if there were two people involved in this design, the person doing the analysis and the person doing the review, I would send my review back to the designer so that they could come in here, open it up, see the action item, address the action item, and identify that it's been completed and send it back to the reviewer. Let's say all of that is completed as of today. We'll save the changes. We'll see what this looks like in PDF land. Here's our design check sheet. The components is the substructure. We're identifying that the review is completed, that action items were identified and completed, and here's the appropriate dates. It's a compliance shortcut in terms of paperwork generation and documentation for professional practice. We'll complete that document. And now if we get audited, we are covered for that project. That's it for this video. If you like this type of walkthrough, subscribe to Stacked by Design Time. Thanks.